All right. Trailers ahoy. Now, we haven't seen these yet because at the time of recording, they're not out. But The Boys Season 4, I think, has a new trailer, as does House of the Dragon and probably other things.
Mm-hmm, sure.
But we want to talk about Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Yeah.
Which is the next prequel
Uh-oh.
in the Mad Max universe. Would you like a synopsis?
Yes.
Also, it's set 45 years after the civilizational collapse, Mason.
Okay.
When the big Mad Max happened.
Yep.
In Cobram.
And that's right.
Yeah.
In right in front of the dog on the tucker box. That's when the fall of humanity happened.
Correct.
In front of the big statue of Ned Kelly.
As the world fell,
Glenn Rowan.
young Furiosa is snatched from the green place of many mothers and falls into the hands of the great biker horde led by the warlord Dementus. Sweeping through the wasteland, they come across a citadel presided over by the Immortan Joe. While the two tyrants war for dominance, Furiosa must survive many trials as she puts together the means to find her way home.
Okay.
So, wow, Mason.
Now, is the green place, is that where, in Fury Road, there were the Megan Gale had that group of women, warriors. Were they from the green place? Is that?
I believe so,
okay,
yeah.
Right. Well, I would just go there then.
Incredible movie, that, by the way.
Pretty good.
I feel like just looking at the trailer, I don't know whether this... I don't know. I mean, it's George Miller.
Well, here's the thing. Also, I remember when the Mad Max Fury Road trailer came out, I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's done some happy feats or whatever it was.
He did a few
I
happy
don't know
feats
about
in
this.
between, yeah.
And it was like, I think it definitely said the original Fury Road trailer was like from Mastermind George Miller or something. I'm like, I don't know, man.
You'd think he's lost it.
Yeah, but he hadn't. So
No, that's
this feels comparable to that. I mean, I don't think the visual effects are finished in this trailer. I think
there's some weird color schemes going on, like color grading, but it's got war boys, it's got big cars, it's got sand, it's got Immortan Joe, he's back.
It's got
not played great by Chris Hemsworth. They're two different men, I think.
They are different men. Chris Hemsworth,
different noses.
but Chris Hemsworth is playing a weird freak.
Yeah,
and that's
boy,
great.
is he. Yeah.
Because that's what you do after you do a Marvel movie. You do a weird freak,
Big weird,
or you do a
big
big
weird
black
freak
and white
movie.
man.
Yeah, that's right.
One
of those two things.
Two options. Yeah,
that's right. Well, I mean, that's what Christian Bale did. He was a weird black and white man, wasn't he?
That's true. With Chris Hemsworth.
That's right.
It's probably where Chris Hemsworth got the idea.
No doubt.
Bale's probably like, you after you do this, you do a black and white freak. You do a real freak.
You probably did say that.
Where am I from? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Am I from Wales? Am I from Wales? James.
Is he from... Yeah, he's from Wales. Yeah, you're from Wales, Christian Bale.
Oh, thank you.
You should know that.
Well, now I do. And I thank you and good night.
So...
It's with that guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Surely
the airfare alone from Wales to here, exorbitant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know people also talked about like, you can see a lot of the CGI in this. If you look at the behind the scenes of Fury Road, there's a bunch of fucking CGI in that movie that you do not know.
You do not know is there.
So
exactly.
much in that movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it looks incredible.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Who
seem...
is playing Immortan Joe in this?
I couldn't find the actor for it.
The previous, it was
died,
Hugh Keys Burns, who was also in...
He was Toe Cutter in the original.
In the original, and he's passed away, and of course this is a young guy, so...
Yes.
I don't know.
Let me check. Immortan Joe, new actor.
Oh, a mystery.
Amazing.
Do you think this is a deliberate mystery?
I've seen people say it's Chris Hemsworth, but it's not. They're like two distinctly different characters.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It's probably like George Miller's son or something.
Yeah, it just says he will return on the Wikipedia page.
Okay, sure.
So I don't know. Don't know, man.
Anyway, Anya Taylor-Joy, looking the part.
I think, look, I would
with hair, but
with hair for a time.
Yes.
I think I definitely like. If you had asked me before they started filming this, I would have preferred like a Charlize Theron-led like Furiosa movie. I'd be happy with that, but
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Now, Google says if you look at the cast for Furiosa, it also does say Charlize Theron. So does that mean she's in it, or is this Google?
This is
Google.
Could be.
Is this Google that's broken?
Could be just nonsense.
It also says Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is just a case of Google is broken and it's...
Google is broken.
Google is broken.
Sad to hear it.
Yep.
You hate to see it, mate.
That's right.
You really hate to see it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There's a woman in this... Look, again, this could be very wrong.
Sure.
But there's an actor in it, Xanthia Marinelli, and she is playing Treadmill Rat, which I think is...
All right.
Pretty great.
I like that.
Pretty great.
So this is out in May of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
People have been asking, are you going to do the Mad Max movies for Caravan of Garbage? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I would love to revisit those. The good ones, which is all of them.
That's
but
right.
especially the fourth one. It's the best one by quite a long way.
Yeah. It's insane.
A very good movie.
Yeah.
And I don't even understand it. Like I'm watching, I'm like, why is this so great? I don't get it.
Yeah.
It
but,
makes me mad.
But then you realize you're watching the Cinema Sins video on it.
That's right. Which I often do.
Did you see this? This is...
your one bit of news?
Well, not really, but I just thought Variety's released their lineup for actors on actors. You know, they do the
there's some interesting ones
YouTube
here.
series where they pair up two actors and just have them chat. I don't know if they give them an initial talking point or whatever, but they're just like, bang, here we go. So so it's going to be, this includes Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo. That's going to be interesting, I think.
Two blokes.
Just two blokes.
Two blokes who love being in a post-credit scene for Iron Man 3 together.
That's exactly right.
Reunited.
That's right.
And other movies they probably did together. Who knows?
The one that people are probably looking forward to the most, which is Cillian Murphy and Margot Robbie together.
Absolutely. Good
That is
pairing.
very exciting.
Yep.
Let's see. Who else? Who else, James?
Who else?
Who else?
Who you else? Who's he with?
Emma Stone and Bradley Cooper. That'll be good.
Yep.
Remember that in that movie where Emma Stone was Japanese?
Oh, Aloha.
Yeah.
That was like the Jerry Maguire dude made that.
Yeah,
And everyone's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
fucking hate this.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I wonder if that'll come up. I wonder if that'll come up. Yeah.
I don't know. I would say probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. Jeffrey Wright and Taraji P. Henson, that'll be good.
Okay.
Jeffrey Wright's got that movie coming out.
Yeah.
called American Fiction.
Yeah.
Where he's an author who's not having a great deal of success, and then they're like, what if you invent a backstory as like a
cool street guy.
Like a cool street guy. Yeah, that looks really exciting. Carrie Mulligan and Michael Fassbender.
Okay, cool.
Others. Just others.
Just others.
Oh, Alden Ehrenreich and Davine Joy Randolph. That'll be good. Look, I'll be honest, I don't know who Davine Joy Randolph is, but I know who Alden...
Oh, yeah, I know her.
Oh, she's in The Holdovers.
Yeah.
She's coming up
I got to
soon.
watch that.
Is that out?
Yeah, she's in Lost City. That's
Yeah,
That's a fun little movie.
Oh, is she? That's the...
Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock one.
Yes, okay, she's in that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's terrific. Well, then I need to know exactly who that is.
Well, good for you, Mason.
Annette Bening and Julianne Moore. Maybe they'll talk about Dick Tracy.
Maybe they'll talk about Dick Tracy.
We'll talk about Dick Tracy. Anyway, those are all very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll watch clips of them on X, which we all should do.
Yep.
Mason, I've got one more thing. It's a Dark Knight Returns. I would say controversy / revelation in relation to the comic. Now, you're familiar with the iconic Dark Knight Returns cover, the main one. What is it? Tell me.
It's Batman in silhouette.
Yep.
And he's leaping through the air and he's being illuminated by a big bolt of lightning coming out from behind him. Or is it in front of him?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you do know about this?
Yeah, I know about this.
What did you... Okay, so it was revealed this week by Captain Kraken, I think was the first one to...
But not Frank Miller,
No.
who presumably drew it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Who... I think he was the first person to mention this, or at least recently he said, for some reason I find myself wondering at Mark Miller's thoughts on this. Apparently Frank Miller always intended for this
Why
shot...
does he want to know what Mark Miller's up to?
Because he's a comic book man.
Oh, okay. Does he think they're brothers?
Yeah, they're brothers.
Okay.
Apparently Frank Miller always intended for this shot to be Batman front-facing when most people see it as back-facing.
I've always seen it as back-facing.
Same. Thoughts on the artist versus audience interpretation. Now, I know you've seen this probably, but I've just got the pictures in case you didn't. So this, did you see this? So that's what it's, how people see it.
That's
A lot
how
of
I
people
see it, yes.
But if you look at the original, it's
interesting.
front-facing.
Okay. Well, I guess it would make like narrative sense that he's coming at you.
Yeah.
He's come your crime and he's coming at you, you know?
What I thought was interesting, though, is that even Zack Snyder, when he used that shot in Batman v Superman, his is from the back also.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
okay.
so there's like, I also like, on the back, I don't know, this blew my mind, Mason. So anyway, I just thought that was super interesting.
Yeah.
You know? So have you ever seen that optical illusion where you look at all the plates and they're all like concave and then you look at the one plate and all the plates flip?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't
You
even know what a
anything.
plate is.
Yeah, cool, man.
And I think we've mentioned this previously, but last year that cover sold at auction for $2.4 million.
Oh my God.
So there you go.
We should get it.
Oh, yeah.
We should get it.
Should we crowdfund it? So we don't, we don't have to spend our own money.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to spend my own
We
money.
think spend our own money.
I would hate to do that.
Collins, take out that part where James said we'll spend our own money.
All right, should we move it along?
Yes.